Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Paula. If you're not new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I've tested over 9 different survey apps to tell you guys which ones are actually worth your time. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. For those who are on my channel for the very first time, I am the queen of surveys and I absolutely love taking surveys. As a college student, it's really hard for me to get a job, so I typically go towards ways of making money online. And let's just say surveys is one of the ways that I love to make money online. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start from the least to my ultimate favorite. So I have 9 survey apps here, and number 9, we're gonna start with Google Opinion Rewards. I'm going to have to give this app a 2 out of 10. Okay? And one of the main reasons why I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10 is the fact that you do not get many surveys. I have this app on my phone for a month, and in the span of a month, I probably got about 3-4-ish surveys. So that's like less than 1 survey per week. So not the best. So I got 4 surveys, but the other one I didn't qualify for. So in total, I actually completed 3 different surveys in a month, which is less than 1 survey per week, and honestly I've seen better. So I had to give this one a 2 just for that reason. But it's still a really great app. I just wish they had more surveys, and their surveys are not the highest paying, but they're not the lowest as well. I would say they're kind of in the middle, and they pay anywhere from like a couple cents to like a couple dollars. Number 8, we have Branded Survey. So I gave this one a 3 out of 10. Also very similar case to Google Opinion Rewards, in the case that you do not get more surveys. Same with this one, I got 3 surveys in the span of a month. And one thing I do not like about this one actually is the fact that the surveys are super high, super low paying. Like, I didn't get any surveys this whole time for more than $1. Like, everything was all less than $1, and I'm just like, it's not even the fact that maybe they're short surveys, they're like surveys that are like 10-15 minutes, so you're getting less than $1 for like, I don't know. But personally for me, I wasn't getting much surveys. I had my notification turned on, I had my location, everything was turned on, and still I wasn't getting much surveys. So I just figured this is not for me. Okay, so I would give that a 3 out of 10. Not very high paying surveys and not much surveys in the first place. Number 7, we have Surveys on the Go. Okay, this one is a little bit better than the last 2. I would rate this one a 4 out of 10. Pros and cons. Pro is that they have way more surveys than the last 2 apps. They give I got about 2 surveys per week. So in total for this month, I completed 8 different surveys. And the only thing is they have a good selection of surveys, but they're also not that high paying. But if you have like some time, let's say for example you have extra time in your day, you can definitely do this and you can definitely make some money with it. But personally, I would say the top 3 in this list are the ones I recommend the most, but there's no harm in trying and using some of these other apps. Number 6, we have Survey Junkie. So I would give Survey Junkie a 5 out of 10. This one, I actually had a great time. Like, I had a great time on this app. Number 1, they have lots of surveys, like lots of surveys. It was not a problem with finding surveys. Unlike the other apps where, like I said, I got up like 1 or 2 surveys per week. On this app, I was getting like 1 or 2 surveys per day. Like, it was pretty frequent. The only thing is the surveys, I would say the pay of the survey, I wrote here average, so it's not the best, but it's way better than the last 3 or 4 I mentioned so far in the video. Their surveys range from a couple cents, and those are for like, you know, 2-3 minute surveys, and then a couple dollars, which is gonna be like 10, 15, 30 minute surveys. So I really liked using the app. Originally I rated this 7 out of 10, but then I changed my number to 5 out of 10 because of this one reason, and that one reason is the fact that they kick you out of surveys pretty often, like pretty frequently. And this was something that I was like kind of surprised because I know that some surveys will kick you out like, you know, during the middle or something, but typically they give you like a reward for at least completing half of the survey. But this one, they kicked me out like the second to last question, and I got nothing. So I had spent like 9 minutes doing a survey just to not even get at least half of the money. And the thing is, like, everything was going good, and out of nowhere it just like disqualified me with like no reason. I don't know. If you guys use this app, let me know down below why this might be happening to me. Number 5, we have Zap Surveys. This one gets a 6 out of 10. So Zap Surveys has a $2 new user survey, which is like so amazing. Apart from surveys, there are other ways to earn on this app. You can earn with checking in daily, and they also have like these like 1 question surveys where it's like just 1 question and you get like 10 cents. So I think those are nice. A really cool feature they have is something called location-based surveys, which will actually give you surveys like for the city or the state you're living in. So it's not as competitive as like the nationwide surveys because it's for your specific location. So I really like that. So this one gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I would highly recommend. Number 4, we have Cumi. But this one I rated a 6 out of 10 as well. It's pretty much tied with Zap Surveys, and they have really high paying surveys. For one, most of the surveys are actually over $2. Like, what? This is honestly, this should be higher on the list. Like, a lot of the surveys on Cumi are $1 plus, mostly $2 plus. So you're not gonna be wasting your time doing surveys for a couple cents. So I love that about it. The only thing is, because the surveys are $2 per surveys, they are longer. So for $2, you're gonna probably do a survey for like 20 minutes. For $3, they were like 30 minutes. So because the pay is a lot more, the time we spent on the survey is a lot more as well. But you can definitely do it on your free time, but I like this one as well. Number 3, we're finally in the top 3 surveys. Number 3, we have Influence. Influence is one of my favorite surveys ever. And one really cool feature that makes this different from other surveys is the fact that this is actually video surveys. So instead of having to type or answer questions manually, you will actually have to make a video answering the question. And because it takes more effort to make a video rather than you just typing, they pay really high. The only thing is that sometimes your video may not get approved if you didn't answer the question like in detail. But usually they will give you like they will give you a prompt and tell you how long your video should be, and then you can answer it. You can also choose to write written responses, but it's mostly geared towards being a video survey app, and they typically provide you with 3 to 4 surveys that you can do per day. So that's pretty good. I will rate this a 7 out of 10. Number 2, we have Eureka. So I like Eureka as well because they also, as well as the other app, they have a new user survey, which is $1. So every new user has the option to do a survey to get $1, which I really like and really enjoy. And then they have many other ways to earn apart from surveys. They provide daily polls. You can also download different apps. Like if you download a certain app, and typically you have to use the app for like 24 hours or so, and then they're gonna pay you. Sometimes you have to use the app for like an hour or a couple minutes, and they're gonna pay you. And they typically give a lot of surveys. They give about 5 to 8 surveys per day. So I really recommend trying to use the app Eureka. Number 1, this, you probably saw this coming, I don't know, but this one is Adapole. Also, don't forget that I'm gonna provide links to all of these apps in my description box down below, so go check those out. You can use my Adapole code, which is going to be JPUDZ, to get free money in your account when you first sign up. But here's the thing about Adapole: they give you 5 to 10 surveys per day. Yeah, like on average I would say I get probably like 8 surveys per day, which is like insanity. Like, that's so much. And honestly, they have really high paying surveys. This is this app that I would say has the most high paying surveys. They have surveys for $1, $2, $3, $4. I've gotten a survey on Adapole for as high as $15 for like 30 minutes, which is like mind-blowing. That's completely insane. And the thing about Outer Poll is, if you're worried, you don't have to worry about getting kicked out of a survey. Why? Because they have a star ranking that tells you how likely you are to get kicked out of that survey. So typically what I do is I would never do a survey that has less than 3 stars, because most likely I'm not gonna qualify for the survey, and there's no point in like wasting my time to just like, you know, try to qualify, but I know I'm not gonna qualify. So I recommend using Add a Poll, and you also get a sign up bonus if you use a referral code. You can use my code JPUBZ. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Those are my 9 surveys that I tried, 9 surveys that I tried out for you guys to tell you which ones are worth it and which ones you should actually try. That's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.